middle. This player is going to turn and run with him. This, just take it away totally. But right here, you see he just settles, lets him go. This streak is totally taking this player out of the play. Now look at this hole, guys. Fire that in along the sideline. Easy dot.
Thing that you say about me, my dogs like to play Madden and 2K, but one thing they don't do is play about me. My homeboy Tyler, he playing South.
For fast, cheap Madden Ultimate Team coins, go to aoeh.com. Use code Reggie at checkout for 3% off. What is going on, YouTube? King Reggie, and we are back. Today we're going to be continuing my spread offense out of the spread playbook. Now we have two really unique passing concepts we are going to be bringing you guys today, and a really good run that's going to work well off them. And these two passing plays are going to be two of the best zone beaters that I have released this whole year. Now before we get into that, guys, I'm going to leave a few links in the description. I'm going to leave my TikTok and Twitter. I'm also going to leave a link to my Discord server. You guys should definitely go join that. Then I'm going to leave a few playlists in the description. The first playlist will be for this scheme. So far we have the intro video release. You guys should definitely check that out after. We go over the personnel we like to use, the abilities we use, and we break down the first 3 runs in this scheme. And then the second link will be my NCAA inspired offense that's also in the spread playbook. You'll be able to use these two schemes together and just take your offense to the next level. All right, let's get into why we should use these 3 plays. So the 3 plays we're going to be going over today, guys. The first play is going to be fork wheel. Then we are going to be going over the play curl combo, and then the run we're going to be going over is the 0-1 trap. Now, all 3 of these plays are going to have the exact same motion. So this is going to work as kind of a 3-play mini scheme within the bigger scheme. So this is going to allow us to disguise what one of these 3 plays we are going to. They're all really going to attack your opponent in a different way. And then this fork wheel, guys, does a great job of getting behind those people who are setting, double flatting on both sides, setting those zone drops to like 25 yards. This is going to attack them so well and get to a really sweet spot of their zone coverage. And then if they start to overplay that, guys, we are going to be able to attack the middle of the field with this nice high-low read. Then the next play we're going over, guys, is curl combo. This is a great play to just really put the user in a super tough spot. We're going to have a lot of quick hitters in the middle of the field if the user starts to run with this post. Then I really love this play call to beat the blitz as well, guys, because we just have so many options in the middle of the field that when people are blitzing, that is going to be a weak spot for sure. And then the third play, guys, is going to be this 0-1 trap. We will go over some gameplay of that at the end of the video. Okay, let's get into fork wheel. Okay, fork wheel, guys, the adjustments for this play, we want the running back to the short side of the field for this play. Then we want to put the outside wide receiver on a streak, then motion him in towards the line of scrimmage. Then we want to block our running back. Then we want to put the inside receiver on the short side of the field on a hitch. And then we want to smart route the outside post route. Now, obviously, if it's like 2nd and 20 and you're running this, don't smart route it. You can just leave it stock. But if it's like 1st and 10 or underneath that, we want to smart route it. It's just going to be sharper and get to a better area of the field. Then the reads for this play, guys, we want to check the flat defender on the wide side of the field. Once the wheel passes him, lead up and towards the sideline. I'm going to show you guys this on the field, a very unique wheel play that, is really, really tough to stop. Then if the user leaves the middle of the field to run with the wheel or jumps to the hook, look to the post in the middle of the field. And then the third read, guys, is going to be check down to the hitch, playmaker away from coverage. So this is just a high-low read in the middle of the field, guys. Let's say the user runs with the wheel. We play this high-low game. Let's say the post is covered. Now we can playmaker this hitch away from the coverage and fire it in there. Okay, let's look at the gameplay. Okay, so here's our adjustments in, guys. We're going to take this player, motion him in, and he's going to stop right here. All 3 of our plays are going to have this exact same motion. And with this play, guys, our first read is always going to be this wheel play. So we're going to snap the ball, guys. I want to show you this. So most times on a wheel play, so they're double flatting. This is deep blue defender here, deeper flat defender, shallow flat defender. So most of the time when you run this wheel route, guys, one of these flat defenders is going to turn upfield and run with this player up the sidelines. That is just totally going to take this player away. But with this wheel, as you can see, we have this player taking away the deep blue. Then these are their 2 flat defenders, and they are just letting the wheel run past them. And then as soon as I see this player pass the wheel, I just want to pass lead this up and away, fire that in, and that is just an absolute dot in over his head. One more time, guys, same thing, motion in, right here, we want to look to the wide side of the field and find the flat defender. So same thing, guys. Here's going to be the flat defender. Here's the deep blue. So there's only one flat defender on the field this time, but he's a deeper flat defender. He's not in the hard flat. So here he is. He stops at about 15 yards. You notice he's not turning and running. Most of the time when you run a wheel, this player is going to turn and run with him. This, just take it away totally. But right here, you see he just settles, lets him go. This streak is totally taking this player out of the play. Now look at this hole, guys. Fire that in along the sideline. Easy dot for like a 30-40 yard gain. Okay, one more time, guys. Same thing. Read the wheel again. So this time those last two were cover 3. This is cover 2. I want to show you it's going to work the exact same way. Here's the shallow flat defender. Tough to tell if this is deeper flat. This might be just a vert hook, which is fine. But you see this flat defender here, guys, just lets him go past. Same thing with cover 2. He's not going to turn and run. He's just going to let him go. Once we see him pass him, guys, pass lead that up and away. Fire that in right in front of the safety. Okay, once again, same thing. So right here, guys, we snap the ball and we see a blitz from the user. We see a shed right away in the middle of the field, guys. So we got a lot of pressure on this play. So I didn't really want to wait for the wheel route. So now we can take this post in the middle of the field, guys, our smart routed post route. If we get a blitz, heavy blitz, there's nobody in the middle of the field, fire in that post route, and that's like a 20-yard gain in the middle of the field. Same thing, guys, right here, we got, a 5-man pressure. Then I see the user, so I'd ran this wheel play a few times, and you see the user's like, okay, I'm taking that away 100%. We see their flat defender, kind of pulls down. Their underneath coverage all gets kind of pulled down, the yellow zones. And we see this post just absolutely wide open in the middle of the field, guys. The user is just overplaying to the wheel route, trying to take it away. So now we just fire that in over this player's head, get down possession catch for like a 25-yard gain. Okay, once again, guys, right here, we could look to this side, guys, but I felt a little pressure. I could feel this guy coming. So once again, this is where the user's in the middle of the field, going to take the post away. But now this is where I like to playmaker this hook, guys, as our last resort. If we're getting blitzed or, this player's just too deep, dropping too deep, we have this hook in the middle of the field. Playmaker it away from coverage, playmaker it inside, rack catch that, get upfield. All right, guys, so curl combo. So the adjustments for this play, running back to the short side of the field again, put the slot receiver on a post, guys, put the running back on a table route, then motion the outside receiver on the double side in, then put him on a hitch. So the wide side wide receiver, motion him in, then put him on a hitch. But you have to make sure you put the slot receiver on a post before you do that, or else you won't be able to use the post, hot route on that inside player. Okay, the reads for this play, guys, check the user in the middle of the field. If he bites on the hooks, look to the post over the middle. Then if the user runs with the post, check to either of the hooks in the middle. I like to low ball these in there. Then high-low read on the backside with the running back and the curl. If the DB and the flat zone drops are set very deep, you can throw the curl. So basically what I mean here, guys, even if they're double flatting on the right, on the short side of the field, there's a hard flat, so the running back is taken away. Now we look to that deeper flat defender. If he set it like 20 yards, this hook is going to sit in between those two zones and you can fire it in. I'll show you guys that on the field. Okay. Let's go look at the gameplay. Okay, same thing, guys. Running back to the short side of the field, exact same motion in. So these two plays are going to look identical pre-snap. So here we go. I always like to run it on the hash as well for both of them. So right here, adjustments in. Right here, we see really just attacking the middle of the field, then the high-low read on the outside. So right here, guys, on this play, eyes are going to the user right away when we call this setup, guys, every single time. This is all about reading the user. So right here, guys, we see the two hooks. Post him behind him and just look at the user. He doesn't even know where to go. This hook is open. He's kind of taken away this hook, but if he leaves, that hook's going to be open. Then right in over his head, we have our post roast. Step up in the pocket. He's trying to undercut all those hooks. I could have even thrown that half a second earlier. We have that post in behind him. Okay, same thing, guys. This player's already motioned in. Snap the ball. Look to the user in the middle of the field, guys. He's on this hook. He's bumping him. We have this hook taken away. But look at the user, guys. He does not want to leave this hook in the middle of the field. So he's leaving triangle wide open. Put a little air under it. Get upfield. And that's like a 20-yard gain. Okay, same thing, guys. Motion in. Find the user in the middle of the field. We see him once again, guys, sitting on the hook. Now he's sitting on this hook. We see this deeper hook curl is getting deeper with our post. So now, guys, we can throw this quick. Quick hitter, the user's playing on the other hook. Throw out this hook, juke upfield. First and 10, we gain 12 yards. Once again, the user's getting deep. The hooks are dropping back. get it out of your hands quick. Same thing, motion in. Right here, guys, find the user in the middle of the field. Once again, now he's running with that post, guys. As soon as we see him totally commit to that post, now we have both hooks underneath. This time we fire it into the tight end on the hook instead of the motion in wide receiver. Fire it in, 8-9 yard gain. Okay, once again, look to the user, guys, and now we see a blitz. And this is what I was talking about, guys. This is a great blitz beater. You have to be quick, get the ball out of your hands, but if they're bringing a blitz, guys, there's no way they're going to block all these players up. We see nobody in the flats. Heavy blitz, so we're going to fire it into the running back right away, get upfield on that table route, gain an easy 20 yards. Okay, one more time, guys. So now we're going to, on this play, find the user once again right here. He's kind of sitting in the middle of the field. This player is doing a good job on this hook. This player is doing a decent job on this hook, and then the post, the user's kind of taking. So this is what I was kind of talking about with this high-low read, guys. With this player, he's kind of sitting in, and he kind of jumps to the outside. So now we can throw that backside hook, right there, gain 15 yards. If it's a hard flat on the field, you can fire that in right away. And then even if that zone drop is dropped deeper and they have a hard flat, you get it into that nice soft spot against zone coverage. All right, guys, and now we're going to quickly go over this 0-1 trap. All right, guys, so for this play, it's going to be the exact same motion in, and this is going to set up really nice for us. So now, like I said, it's kind of that 3-play mini scheme within the bigger spread scheme. Now we have this really nice run to go to. So this is going to give us 4 run options that we have in this play. Nice 0-1 trap, guys, pulling guard this way, juke back inside. We get some really nice blocking out in front. So really, that motion isn't necessary. If you wanted to quick snap with this run, you totally can, but I like the motion just to keep everything looking the same, kind of just not let them know we're going necessarily to those 2 pass plays. Exact same thing, guys, running it on the goal line now. Fire up field, 5-yard run. One more time, same thing, motion in, guys. Watch our pulling guard on this play. Gonna kick out, get out, up field for us. Our tight end out in front as well. Juke inside, make a guy miss. So that's just a quick, easy run to add to this 3-play scheme as well. All right, guys, that is it. Those 2 first setups are just absolutely going to destroy zone coverage. 2 of my favorite passes I've found so far. Really love that fork wheel just to get behind zone coverage, attack the middle of the field. We're going to be attacking different areas of the field with all 3 of these plays. Now, that is gun doubles, Y flex, offset, guys. Once again, go check all the links in the description, especially those 2 playlists for this scheme. Now, if you like what you've seen here, guys, definitely leave a like on this video. And, if you're new, sub down below. So that is the spread playbook, guys. My spread scheme, gun doubles, Y flex, offset. That was fork wheel. That was 0-1 trap. And that was curls combo. And I am King Reggie, and I'm out.